Coffee has improved dramatically over the last 10 to 20 years. We've been in business since 1991, and over that 20-some years we've seen tremendous improvement in the quality of the raw material that we get. We've seen a tremendous improvement in the quality of the resulting beverage, and the joy that our customers have as a result of that is very gratifying. We have a vertically integrated business, so everything from the green bean right up to the finished product, whether it's chocolate-coated coffee beans or coffee for beverages. We have roasteries here and in Brisbane.
If you have 20 different coffees from many different countries in the world, and they all have kind of specific flavours, and the idea is to put them together to make something better.
Similar to making wine in that every year it's a different batch. It's not so much a challenge, but a joy to endeavor to get the best out of the beans and constantly update the blends so they evoke the best flavor. And the fact that it's a living product and you're constantly weather vaning into getting the best taste out of it is probably the most interesting facet. Air roasting is pretty esoteric. There aren't a lot of people doing it. We're one of the oldest air roasters in Australia. Air roasting is more widely used in the very large industry that roasts 2 or 3 or 4 tons a day because it's so consistent and predictable and so forth. But when it comes down to the boutique roasting environment, which we're representative of, air roasting is not well represented. Now, in most roasting environments, it's very hectic. For instance, if you're roasting 3 or 4 batches an hour, it's like publishing a magazine. It starts out nice and relaxed. You go get a cup of coffee, you pour the beans in, you start them roasting. But in the final minute, you're making decisions every second, and it's very tense because you want to make sure that you stop the roasting process just in time. But we use an elegantly simple air roasting technique which benefits from computer control. So our beans, we're able to measure the temperature real time, 10 times a second. It's very precise. And as a result, we have a very relaxed roasting environment. It's very easy for us to extract the best from the coffee, and we can reproduce that time and again. We can then provide the wholesale coffee customer, like a cafe or a deli, with their own blend so that they can differentiate themselves from the cafe next door or the cafe down the street.
Each cafe has their own blend and their own labelling and their own requirements that we try and adapt ourselves to.
We're supplying coffee to wholesale accounts that take our product, grind it very finely, and encapsulate it so it can be used in Nespresso compatible machines. Anytime you're taking that small amount of coffee and producing a product that's so critical, it's a real testimonial to the quality that we're producing.